everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you're watching this video from. So my name is Jazz. I am a nurse in the Philippines and I recently passed my NCLEX, and I just want to share my journey about what did I do, what are the things that I did for me to pass my NCLEX, what are the study materials that I used, and a few things actually that I want to share with you guys about my NCLEX journey. I just want to say sorry about how I look at the camera. Where do I look at the camera? Because I have, obviously my eyes is really poor and I can't focus on the side, which is the side of the camera, because my eyes strains and it's making or giving my eyes a hard time to focus on one side. So I'm really sorry if you get distracted with that. I'm a nurse in the Philippines. I passed my local board exams 2014 if I'm not mistaken, and I just recently passed my NCLEX. NCLEX is the National Council Licensure Examination. This is the examinations that nurses do take if they want to be a registered nurse in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and what else? I'm not sure in the UK. I think they have a different exam. Yeah, but those are the major countries that accept NCLEX. So for me, I took NCLEX for New York, and that is what I'm going to share to you now. So first thing, actually, I listed few things that I want to share. And the funny thing about this is, even before I took my exam, I already wrote down these things that I want to share right after I take the exam. So this journey has been really challenging. It really tested a lot in me, like my patience, my endurance, and my faith, and the way that I believe in myself. It was really like a renewal for me, a renewal of faith of myself. So it was tough. It was very challenging, since I'm doing a lot of things at the moment. I'm still I'm back at school. I'm doing my postgraduate schooling, and then at the same time I'm working, and I'm also taking care of my daughter. I have a 4-year-old daughter, so there's just a lot that has been going on alongside with this NCLEX journey. My schedule was March 30, 2024. It was a Saturday. I scheduled my exam 8 in the morning, so that my thinking was so that in the afternoon I can rest. It's finally over. I can breathe, and I don't have any problems waking up early in the morning for me to have for me to have the things done and for me to get going. That's fine with me. So I was like, okay, let's schedule the exam at 8, so that maybe by 12 or 1 I'm done, and then maybe I can relax. So my schedule was March 30, Saturday, at 8 a.m. It was originally they will suggest you to go to the venue 30 minutes before the exam, but what I suggest is at least go to the venue 1 hour before your exam, because you'll never know what's gonna happen along the way. You'll never know if there's traffic or accident, if it's gonna be raining that day. So for me, I just don't wanna have that kind of unexpected circumstances. So I was there an hour before my exam, so I came 7 a.m. The building was still locked. locked. Yeah, it was still locked. So I was a little bit panicking that time because like I was thinking, oh no, how, what if, you know, they're gonna open the building 7:30, 7:40, so what's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to us? Because there were like 2 other examinees taking that day. But I think it's not just the NCLEX that these takers are taking at the moment. There are few exams that can be taken all at the same time. So I think some examinees there are not taking NCLEX, some are taking NCLEX as well. So I came early. I went there, and then when I went to when we went up, luckily there was the Pearson staff who came early as well, and then we were escorted to go upstairs. And when we got there, first thing that you're gonna do is they will hand over like the written or printed rules and regulations. What are you going to expect during the exam? What are the things that you can do and you cannot do? What are the things that you can take inside the testing room? And what are the things that you cannot take inside the testing room? So those kinds of stuff. It's like, I think 2 pages back to back that you'll have to read. But to be honest, I didn't really read it. And then right after that, we did the check-in. They will take your information. They will verify your information. If all the information on the computer is correct, they will ask for your identification ID or document. So what I brought with me is my passport, just to be on the safe side. Passport is the number one I think accepted document with picture on it that you can bring. So just to be on the safe side, just bring your passport. So I got my passport with me, handed over, and they verified all the information. So since it was correct, they will do a palm scan for both of your hands. So there's going to be a palm scan for both of your hands, and then you will have to sign as well right after it. And then you'll have to deposit all your personal belongings like your bags, electronics. The electronics, it has to be put into a Ziploc. So my phone and my Apple Watch was put inside the Ziploc bag, and together with my actual bag, it was locked in a small locker. So they will give you like your key, if in case that you will take a break and you need your things, you can just get it from the locker. But you'll have to go through the same process of checking in, palm scanning, and all that stuff. You'll have to they'll have to check your passport again and everything. So it's a hassle. So once we're done with the check-in, somebody will get you to go to the testing room. So on the testing, before you go inside the testing room, they will re-instruct you of the things that you can do. They will hand you like a blank paper, erasable paper thing that you can write on, and then a marker. They will hand you that, so just in case you will have to write something, you will compute or whatever, you can use that. And another thing is they will do another PAM scan. So PAM scan and then check your passport again. They will reiterate the do's and don'ts and all that stuff. So there are a lot of cameras everywhere. So in front of, I think if I'm not mistaken, each of the, it's like in the Philippines, it's like a computer shop. So you're gonna be sitting next to each other, and then there's a computer, and I think there's a camera in front of you, at the back, or all the every corner of the testing room has a camera. So, and they can hear from outside. So all the sounds that you make, if you're mumbling or whatever, they can hear you from outside. Okay, so that's what you have to expect. So before you start the exam, it's gonna be a 5-hour test. You can take a break in between. The computer will actually tell you if, or the computer will ask you if you want to take a break. It's up to you. If you want to take it, you can say yes, you can say no. But for me, in my case, I didn't take a break, but I'm gonna put that in a different video. So once I'm done with my exam, I just they will ask you to raise your hand to let them know that you're done. Right after that, you're gonna take the survey, and you go out, take your things, your passport, and then you go to the counter for you to take, I think they didn't check my passport anymore, my identification card anymore, but you just needed to tell them that you're done. Take your things from the locker and surrender the key, and that's it. So for me, it took me 2 hours to go through the exam and all that stuff. I started 8 a.m. and then I finished at 10. So that's it. That's the things that you have to expect during your exam, and the process that you will go through during your exam day. I will share more of my NCLEX journey, the things that I did to pass, things that I use, or the review materials that I use, and what are the things that I bring during my exam. And what else? I'm still gonna be thinking of things that I wanted to share, and that if in case that my friends or you guys have a question for me, just please let me know. Leave it in the comment section so that I can make a video of it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and hopefully you're gonna watch my next videos.